The world changes, but our duty remains the same. We shall stand. We shall prevail. And order shall be restored.
Good day, Sir Kevin.
Yes, good day, Sir Aaron. How are you this day?
I am fine. Are you ready for the battle against the rebellion and these damned half-breeds?
Yes, well, to be honest, I'm so nervous that I may be losing my accent.
Fear not, Sir Kevin. We shall prevail.
Oh, but it seems like your facial hair is not becoming of one from 1886.
Good observation, Sir Kevin. That's because it's from 1986.
Supposedly, even years we've been issued these handsome bottles of black water.
Yes, that
Yes.
magical liquid.
Yes. You happen to have yours today?
Of course. I never leave home without it.
Why the hell is yours so much bigger? It's almost like you pre-ordered at GameStop.
But
Hello everybody, hello again. This is Third World Gamer episode
9,
9
kinda.
ish.
We don't count.
Nine-ish,
I doubt you count tonight, though.
yeah, I can't count. As always, I'm Kevin Ball, and this is
Aaron Ramsing.
we're here at a location,
A repeat location, actually.
location.
That's to tell you. We shoot so many episodes that, god damn, we just run out of places.
Run
to
out of
shoot in,
places.
so.
Run out of places. A lot to talk about. I think we was doing a kind of a episode, but due to sunspots, Coriolis
Flares
Force,
and
probably Obama. It was okay, maybe not Obama, but yeah, it was a bit of a electronic
yeah.
hiss.
So, sorry about that, guys.
But the upside of this is that a lot has happened. Let me see what happened.
Yeah,
Evolve
so-
come out.
Yeah, Evolve come out with, how much I say, $136 worth of DLC upon launch.
Right, so that is enough to buy the game like 2 times over.
Yeah.
On top of the actual $60 they're paying, right?
Leading up to the release, I was excited for it. From what I played, the game was good. But the thing is, I hear the Turtle Rock Studio guys saying that how those things were meant to be DLC.
Mm-hmm.
That's because some of the stuff not actually ready at launch, right? Like the 2 additional monsters not ready at launch, right?
Right, but
But I think 2K or whoever it is in charge of the marketing, they kind of wanted to push that it had content, so they start advertising these things as DLC even before the game come out. So that's a kind of a mixed message that make people feel like these things got cut out of the game when actually it was planned DLC all along. So
it's hard to know what really going on. It could have. I don't see that as something that would take that much longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
well, the thing is, because it's multiplayer only and all the DLC really is just new characters to players, it have that whole balancing issue. So yes, to make a new character shouldn't take too long, but to actually balance it with the rest of the game is gonna take a while.
It's hard for me to believe these people, unless it's somebody that
I don't know. Well, I never play a Turtle Rock game, but
Yeah, but I did
people
play-
seem to love them, and
I did play Left 4 Dead.
yeah,
Right,
And
so,
from all the interviews and stuff, the guys seem like honest, hard-working guys. So
But at the same time, they get in bed with some people that
I kind of want to believe is a mixed message with marketing stuff.
But you see, sometimes when you work
Who
with
knows?
other people's money, you can't say always what you want. And that kind of link into the next big release, which is
Yes, so this week PlayStation 4's first exclusive of 2015, The Order 1886.
So this was also the subject of some controversy.
First off, everybody bitching about the game length.
And also too, I think the haterade studio also was kind of under fire because he said that the 30 FPS and less than 1080p image was to help with the cinematic quality of the game.
Yes. The thing that confuses me most, right, is that this game getting all this hate before launch.
But
Right? People complain about the length even before people had played it in the wild. People complain about the letterboxing
right.
before they actually see it. Right? People complain about the
complain about the frame rate.
right.
And they complain about the fact that the game have a large amount of cutscenes that might be maybe as much as 2 hours and a half or something.
I mean, I don't have a problem with single player only games.
I actually
some of
am
them-
very pro single player only.
Yeah. In terms of game length, well, like they always say, it's quality over quantity. But
Yeah, you know, but
again, they bring up this issue about pricing, and I personally think the game gonna be good, so I will buy it.
some of the complaints I hear have now been vindicated. The early complaints, some of them actually have come to pass. Like according to these people, it is very cutscene heavy, and the
Well, yeah.
combat not quite as refined as either Gears or Uncharted. Nobody saying anything. The graphics good though. You know, nobody saying anything about that. So they might have spent a little too much time only on the graphics.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But again, the question really is, why the hate, man? Why the hate? That's what I don't
I think
understand,
I know,
'cause
but
I
you
mean-
see the reason why they hate is because you know these AAA guys screwing people over from left to right.
Well, I mean,
I'm very
yeah,
pro consumer. More and more games releasing that are totally broken and they're
Yeah.
expecting you know, and then people like to fire down, you know, Steam Greenlight. And you know what? Weirdly, some of these games fun even while they're broken.
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean, some games fun because they're broken.
yeah, you know,
Like Naughty Bear.
it requires the player to also be similarly broken to enjoy it. You know,
Yes, I am broken inside. That's why I love that game so much, you know.
that's the whole thing.
Just like,
Vampire the Masquerade.
yes.
That is this old. We need to do an episode on that. Vampire the Masquerade is this old. One of the first games, one of the first non-Steam games to ever use the then new Source engine,
Yeah.
and it was so horribly broken at the time that it was released, but still totally broken. But it had so much charm almost because
Yeah,
of the
I mean,
brokenness. You know,
I think that's like my favorite game that was never completely made.
yeah, kind of. And people was releasing patches
I
like
would-
after everybody was fired and the company was dissolved and thing. And
I would pay money for a proper working version of that game.
yeah,
I would pay a lot of
they even
I would pre-order.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that so much because you know what, the game has been out, and even the broken said it was good. You know?
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing. Like we as gamers could love games even when they're imperfect. So
But-
I don't understand why all the hate, man. Why all the hate, man?
Well, you see, the problem is this is from people who like so big time and they know what they're doing. Like you know, you look at Assassin's Creed. You know, you have
yeah. Well, I mean them, but in terms of the order, I mean, really, I don't think they ever do any like full console AAA games before. This is their first one ever. So
well,
I would give them a chance. I mean, based on the pedigree, the other games.
I would give them a chance, but I would never pre-order. But they got our games was for the. I mean, they were on PSP,
Yeah.
and it was looking almost as good as PS2 games.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, so, I
So
mean,
nobody questioning that they could make good graphics, but the thing is, the difference is that they was working on a game that was already an established IP,
Yeah,
and the gameplay was already kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Right. So that side of their competency, we're not too sure about.
Well, we'll see next week when I get my copy in hand.
Yeah, you know.
So I'll give you some feedback on that.
Yeah, so he just take the risk with buying stuff for the benefit of you people and also me, you know, because like I not spending a penny on anything that
Yeah, so if you want to benefit from my expenditure, check out Bangarang Games, where we have tons and tons and tons of games available for rental. Because we are the #1 PlayStation game rental company in Trinidad.
in the Gasparlo
In
Claxton Bay area.
yeah, that.
You know.
So yeah, check out the link.
Little Bobby Page was born.